swear or affirm testimony in this document, the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you
I do.
God. There's a rule of evidence in effect that you cannot be in court unless you testify unless you have testified. Do not discuss your testimony with anyone else except the Lord.
Yes, sir.
Watch yourself in that, Chief.
Good morning. Thank you. Good morning. For the purpose of this hearing, I'm going to, it's good to see you, by the way. For the purpose of this hearing, I'm going to call you Lee.
Okay.
All right. So, Lee, how did you first meet Tanner?
Through a friend.
Okay. And do you remember where that was at?
And that would be Electric Cowboy.
And how would you describe Tanner?
He was fun. Got along with everybody.
Was there anything unusual about the way Tanner behaved?
He just wasn't good at closing jokes. He was just a little different. I don't really know how to describe it. Just
Okay. Just one of the things that you noticed, but it's tough to put into words?
right. Yeah, it's just a little different.
Well, how, and you said he struggled to tell a joke.
Like if he was telling a joke and like the timing when you finish it, the laughter thing, it would be like an awkward pause. It didn't quite finish off. It kind of leave a weird, silent awkwardness.
And do you ever know him to kind of be lacking in common sense sometimes?
Yes.
Now, did you have a chance to actually work with Tanner?
Yes.
Was that at a glass company?
Yes.
And how long have you been in the glass business?
35 years. 33, sorry.
What was Tanner's job title at the glass company?
Installer.
And what does that mean? What would the job be?
They would be out there in the job field, residential, installing mirrors, showers, anything that needs to be done on the job site.
And was that like mostly manual labor, or
Yes, sir.
is there any kind of specialized training or a class that's required to do that?
Not to start out, but you develop that as you go.
And how long does it typically take someone to learn that trade?
You're always learning, but to go from like a helper, as I hate to say that, to a lead man, usually a year and a half.
Okay, he would have started out as a helper, and a year and a half, you'd expect him to work his way up to a lead man?
Yes, sir.
And how was Tanner's work performance?
He a little bit slower than most. He did show up on time. He just was retaining stuff was hard for him.
Like retaining
Knowledge.
the knowledge, the skills. How did he get along with his coworkers?
Good.
And what about his supervisors?
Good.
Did you ever, while at work, witness Tanner have an emotional outburst or some sort of unusual reaction?
Yes.
And what was that?
He had carried in some equipment. Got set down. Door got open. It was behind the door. We couldn't find it. Something so simple, but he just kind of lost control. Freaked out. Like he couldn't handle himself. It's kind of like not really screaming, but almost crying, and slapped himself in the head and such.
So that was kind of directed towards himself.
Yes.
And was it expensive equipment or just?
No, it's just simple stuff. But you just couldn't do the job without it.
And did you also have social interactions with Tanner? You said you met
Yes.
the Electric Cowboy. Is that,
Yes.
what is that?
It was just a nightclub.
Okay. And did you have a chance to observe his interactions with people in that social setting?
Yes, sir.
Was that any way unusual?
Hadn't been, no.
Was it easy for him to make friends? And you said he was a little awkward on jokes. Was there other awkwardness?
No, it's just, he seemed like he could make friends. He didn't really go inside much. He more or less stayed outside, smoking cigarettes and such.
Second.
Yes, sir.
Now, you're aware that he has pled guilty to kidnapping and killing a Venus fan, correct?
Yeah, I guess so, yes.
Your Honor, I'm going to pass the witness.
Cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. Sir,
Yes, sir.
Lee, if
Yes,
you will. How long ago was this that you knew Tanner?
Job-wise or friend-wise,
Well, let's start from the very beginning to the last time you saw him.
I would say 2000. No, not 2000, sorry. 2019. This is probably when I first met him. Last time I'd seen him would probably be right there around 2021, 22.
Okay. And was it during that time that he worked for your business?
Yes, sir.
And how long did he work for your business?
From November 20 to December 21.
And you said at that time he was a helper.
Yes, sir.
This wasn't the first helper you had that didn't get the job and you had to let go.
Oh, no, there's been many.
Now, with regard to the social interaction, you said this was at a bar?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And how frequently would you see him at the bar?
Maybe once every week or two.
Now, at some point, Tanner told you he couldn't go to the bar anymore. Is that right?
He may have. I don't remember.
Did he tell you why he couldn't go to the bar?
I don't remember the conversation.
Did he have an altercation with the bouncer?
Now, he did
That's
say
hearsay.
Sustained.
What did Tanner tell you?
he was not
Objection,
allowed.
hearsay.
Well, he's answered the question. Go ahead.
He was not allowed in that bar. He was banned.
Not allowed in that bar.
Sir?
Not allowed in that bar.
Yes.
But you don't remember why he told you why?
No.
That's what it's from.
Redirect.
I'm sorry, I forgot to ask you about Tanner losing the job. Did you have to let him go at some point?
Yes.
Do you remember about how many months into it was?
We told him just because he wasn't catching on, but the homeowner was present when he lost control of himself, and the message that's sent and so forth like that, we just couldn't have that.
Okay. Now, did he get his Christmas bonus that year?
Yes,
And did he really earn it? Or?
we do our best for everybody.
And did you, even after that, did you remain friends with Tanner?
We didn't see each other too much, no, but we crossed paths sometimes. It was a while.
But that wasn't kind of
No.
you didn't cut him off because he didn't do that job?
No, sir.
That's what it's shown.
Mr. State,
Nothing wrong. Thank you.
may this witness be finally excused?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate you coming.